Welcome back to the Everyday Faith Podcast from Eastside with today's Faith-Rooted Principle.
Hey, it's Pastor Finley Cutshaw with another Rooted Principle. Today's February the 12th, and today's Rooted Principle is this: during life's highs and lows, keep a steady focus on the Lord and His ultimate plan for your life. One reason that's so important is focus determines direction. Whatever you look at, you're going to drift in that direction. We're all going to experience highs and lows. We're all going to experience challenges, sometimes fears, sometimes frustrations. But through it all, we need to keep our eyes on Jesus. I preached a message years ago on this subject, focus determines direction. And one of the passages that comes to mind in that reference is this, Matthew chapter 14, 27 through 31. That's the passage where we read about Jesus walking on the water. As he stepped out near the disciples on their boat who were out in the middle of the sea in the midst of a storm, the Bible says they saw him and it scared them. Verse number 27 says, "But straightway Jesus spake unto them, saying, Be of good cheer, it is I, be not afraid. And Peter, as was often the case, was the first one to speak up. He answered him and said, Lord, if it be thou, bid me come unto thee on the water. And he said, Come. Jesus simply told him to come, and when Peter was come down out of the ship, he walked on the water to go to Jesus. It's an amazing thing to think that Peter walked on water. Many of us criticize him, but the reality is he is the only person that we know of besides Jesus to ever walk on water. Verse number 30 goes on to say this, But when he saw the wind boisterous, he was afraid, and beginning to sink, he cried out, saying, Lord, save me. And immediately Jesus stretched forth his hand and caught him and said unto him, O thou of little faith, wherefore didst thou doubt? And when they were come into the ship, the wind ceased. So it's a pretty amazing picture here of Peter as he steps out on that water by faith with his focus on Jesus. And the whole time he's looking at Jesus, everything's okay, even though there's chaos going on around him. But suddenly he sees the wind. Now he doesn't really see the wind because the wind is invisible, but what he sees is the impact of the wind on the waves, the water. It was boisterous. And when he saw that, he took his eyes off Jesus, and the Bible says he began to sink. But notice what it goes on to say. He cried out, and the Lord immediately caught him and eventually brought him back to the boat, and then the wind ceased. I want you to realize something today. No matter what the storm in life is, if you keep your eyes on Jesus, He'll bring you through. I think about this, through all of it, no matter what the storm is, no matter what the problem is, no matter what the trouble is, through all of it, Jesus is there. If you're a child of God, He's there. He is watching, He is listening, and He cares. So when you're in the storm and it's hard to see Him, keep your focus in the right direction. Look to Jesus. Keep your eyes on Him. That's today's Rooted Principle.
Thanks for joining us for today's Rooted Principle right here on the Everyday Faith Podcast. If today's conversation has encouraged you, be sure to share it with someone who might need it, and don't forget to follow and subscribe so you never miss an episode. We'll see you next time right here on the Everyday Faith Podcast.